realize that you have everything that you need the entire time. Maybe you just want some type of space and or opportunity to either develop and or for yourself. Maybe you would never realize something about someone or someone in your family or cousin, or just like, oh, I never thought that this person would be jealous of me, and they are. Something is worse than what someone is saying, but they could be trying to compare their trauma and pain to you, but they don't see themselves clearly, okay? So you don't need to pay any attention to this. Somebody around you is afraid to let this go, so they could pop up at your house, or they could want to pop up at your house, but then maybe they see that your path is slowly but surely unfolding. Even if you're still a little blinded to it, they can see it. And they realize it wasn't worth whatever they risk, or it wasn't worth losing. Somebody could be unable to provide for a child, but yet they're acting nonchalant. The whole time you could be hyping a kid up. It's like you're telling them good job, you're teaching them about self-esteem and or how to be proud of themselves, so good job. It's not fair, your situation, no, but you will be vindicated later on. If someone's pregnant, you could be having a girl, congratulations. Or if you know that they got someone pregnant, they could be having a girl. Someone with a red or white card could be important. Somebody wants to have sex with you and or are planning it, but it could be a bad choice and or lead to some type of bad karma. Who is this for water signs? This red or white card. This could be a new Aries that you meet, a Sagittarius that you know is not good for you, a new Gemini, a new Cancer, or a Leo that you already know is not good for you. Okay. This will be a bad choice. You need to have a real conversation with someone soon. Okay, and it may start off a little temperamental. It may start off with some type of attitude because someone's going to be lost in their emotions. So just expect that. But any type of seed that you plant will sprout. Or if you've already planted, it's about to sprout. Maybe you feel like you've been doing things out of routine, but it's going to pick up. There's also a pickup truck could be important. There's also someone with the black, gray, or blue car. What's with this person with the black, gray, or blue car? What's with this person? Don't get involved with this person, because it may seem like a new start, like, oh, you know, well, let's just try. I don't want to be in a relationship anyway. I don't want to be tied down anyway. I'm kind of trying to figure out my own independence. But at the same time, this person is connected to a family member, or they have a family and there's some type of separation. They could still be married. There's some type of conflict that you don't need to even get yourself involved with. Even if, yeah, you don't. You need to walk away from this. Even if it's like, okay, well, I'm just open to meeting people and dating people. Okay, cool, but not this one. Okay? They may be trying to like, oh yeah, well, I released some type of family member. I released some type of issue that I had when I walked away from the situation. They're trying to rebel. Any type of like, oh, well, I don't want to be somebody that's unstable or anything. I have some type of regret. I want to compromise any type of, you know, chaos that I have in my life. I'm trying to clean up myself now. Sure. And it's great that they need to, but they need to do this in solitude. They do, in order for them to actually see this change. Because if you go into a relationship with this person, you're going to see that this person is actually unstable. They're going to have some type of lack of discipline, and this is going to throw you off. You're going to try to comfort them as much as you can until it ends you into some type of suffering. Walk away from this person. Okay? This could be someone with a black, gray, or blue car. What sign are they? The water signs. Cancer, it could be you. Okay? Sagittarius, the initial V, a Leo, a Pisces. Okay? You need to walk away from them, or Cancer, they're going to walk away from you. Alright. What else we got for water signs today? Something may seem overbearing, but there's going to be some type of loyalty test out here. Something also could be edited, so be careful the way something comes off and or seen. So you could be angry at the wrong person. You're like, oh, I didn't know. And it's like, okay, well, this was actually a minor inconvenience. And there's no way around how you reacted and or how to fix the situation because of how you reacted, okay? And somebody may think that you're very entitled, so be careful. There also could be somebody around you that kisses and tell. Who is this that you shouldn't trust? And this doesn't also give like, yes, they may go pillow talk to their best friend, or they may go do something, but it's also giving they may record you and you don't know, or they may, it's something sneaky, something that you wouldn't like. Okay, it's not just like, oh, they gossip. This could be a karmic Virgo that you already is no good for you. The initial U, first or last. The initial X, first or last. The initial M, first or last, okay? Or a new Leo. You need to let this go. Don't sleep with them anymore. Finances. For the next 14 days, water signs. All right, so you have some type of steady income, but you're going to be organizing your finances and being very strategic, okay? I do feel like at the end of the 14 days, there may be some type of financial relief. Either you get extra finances or you just feel relief that you got everything paid, especially when it comes to some type of long-term commitment. So just be strategic on how you spend right now. If you're a smoker, you may have to be strategic on what you spend on, or be careful if you have it in your car. Because I'm thinking about the police, and you don't need to have nothing in your car. You may be like, oh, well, somebody trying to frame me. You don't have nothing in your car, and you won't have this issue. Okay. If you're worried, or you're like, okay, well, when would I have, worry-free finances, when I can just kind of do whatever I want to? I can take a cruise, or I can go on a trip. There's some type of work or something that you need to invest in first. So there's some type of career or a new job, or there's something that's secure for you, but you need to put in some type of plan. You can also need to invest in something when it comes to cleaning up your finances, your career, your credit, your history. You need to be strategic on how you move in order to do so. Especially if you make some type of bad investment and you feel like you don't have anybody around you to help you. Okay? So take it slowly, but you can get out of it. Something just fell. Hold on. Let's see. So, there's an earth sign. Earth sign feminine around you. This person could be very practical. They could have their own hair company. They could have their own hair company. They could have their own business. There's something about this person. They could be receiving some type of justice, and this is going to have them make a decision about what they want to do when it comes to work, or how they want to work with other people. Maybe the justice system is planning to give them some type of finances, or the justice system is planning to do something balanced for them. If you're planning to try to work with this earth sign or this feminine, you need to make a decision on what's balanced for you. Something about the year 2014, or the number 11-2014. Somebody could be a gambler. Be careful when it comes to that as well. If you want to go towards this person to work with this person, you need to decide exactly what you're trying to get out of the situation. Somebody's going to take their time when it comes to this type of idea and or communication. So it's like, okay, well, you're coming with this offer, or you're coming with this, like, oh, I have this emotional thing, or, whatever I kind of want to do. And it's like, oh, yeah, well, I'm kind of stuck, or I'm kind of in a process that I know it's going to take me at least until December or until February of next year. But they're like, okay, well, I'll keep an eye on it. If something comes towards me, or if I get the nudge to do so, I can. So that may somehow have you in your hand. You may fear some type of lie and or some type of argument that comes up, either based off of you or based off of some type of mother figure. Maybe they were living some type of lifestyle. They was doing something for themselves, and now they're having to juggle with this type of financial issue that's coming. What is this all? This could be making somebody have some type of like, oh, I just don't know what's going to happen when it comes to my stability, and or where my next step is coming from. Who can help me? What does this have to do with you? I feel like we're losing the plot here. What does this have to do with you? You could be trying to take action towards this person, because maybe you feel like your family is unfulfilled, or somehow you're connected to this person in their family, and then something didn't grow the way it should have been, and maybe you want to be connected to this person. You want to be in their circle, but you maybe feel like at the point that this person went through some type of heartbreak or challenge for themselves, they put a guard up against all of y'all. It's like you want to be a part of someone's circle again. There also could be a fire sign in your family, or a fire sign that you know. This person overindulges in or drinks way too much. Or they're just overly emotional. They don't know how to balance their emotions and talk to people. They can't make a decision. Somebody could have someone pregnant right now, and this could be a friend. So a fire sign that made a decision about a child or about a family member. They got pregnant unexpectedly. And at some point in time, maybe the friendship broke up at this point, or because of the friendship broke up. Now it's been a challenge to be with this person ever since. What does this have to do with, okay? And maybe now you see this Queen of Pentacles or this Earth sign woman working. Maybe they're going out for a drink, or there's somebody that's going to take them out on a date, or maybe you see them kind of, they working and then they go out and play, and you see they're not in their head about some type of new start and or their creativity. What does this have to do with you? You're bored. You're frustrated. You feel like you create some type of distance when it comes to this person. And he's like, oh, okay, I have some type of idea that, you know, if we can progress or we can get something together, we can stabilize, we can have some type of energy together. You desire to take some type of action with this person, but you feel like it'll be a burden. Okay, what's their response? They may be going off the other way. They feel like they have a new start. They feel like they have some type of clarity about what brings them balance and who they want to be around. They also have a wish come true. Okay, they could also be trying to balance any relationships around them. Maybe they feel like they have the knowledge of like, okay, who's coming and who's not, who they're supposed to restart with and who they're not supposed to rekindle with, and they're not afraid to tell you. They wish that, you know, okay, you know, that you can have whatever you need and I can have whatever I need. We both can go our separate ways. But as far as getting some type of routine or investing in something, it's not going to happen. And they're like, okay, I got to get back to work now. So thank you. So I don't know if you want this person to compromise, struggle, or what, but there's no way around this type of situation. Take it if it resonates. Somebody may get annoyed after that because it's like, oh, now what? You are very smart. There could be some type of work shutdown. You do have the right to be angry because there's some type of public embarrassment. And even if this is not directly, or a lawsuit, this is not directly affecting you, which it is, it's like, it's not directly against you, but it's it's against somebody who's directly connected to you, which affects you somehow, some way. Okay? Warning signs. Either this is the warning signs and or someone's seen it and now they have to view something from another angle. Okay, you need to release the need to fix it and just let something play out. This is a similar scenario and or story, or people have dealt with this before, so it just is what it is. Your high school or college and or first baby mom, baby daddy could be around. There's no substance and or proof when it comes to a situation and or an ex-lover. I told you they could be around. You could hurt your own feelings if you get back into time with this person because they are a hidden enemy. Make sure you express yourself when you need to, especially if you need some type of clarity. You ask for it. Okay, there's somebody that act like they can handle commitment, they want it but they can't. You're holding on to their energy for whatever reason. You need to stop looking at numbers and or comments and get to work. By Libra season could be important and or a Libra.